course of the season you guys played well, that you weren't doing well this past week?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone was a little frustrated in regards. I think we're happy about the outcome of a win, but I think when we look back, we're so demanding of ourselves and so intrinsic in looking back and saying we're really good in these certain situations, really good on these certain plays, and when they don't come to fruition, you're kind of like, dang, you wish we had. But I mean, you got to kind of move forward with that and really just look at the tape and evaluate ourselves and say, okay, how can we hit that? How can we see it? Where do we miss, or what can we do better? Because there's a lot of plays out there we left that were really good plays, and they're just off a little bit. So I think there's time for that in each game as I get attacked by the ghost here. But I think moving forward this week, you guys have been great. You guys have been great in seeing those things and adjusting. And we got a veteran group adjusting, that is, and we got a veteran group that's excited about this week's award.
Understanding that. How do you know when to stick with something as opposed to say get away from it on second down when it was going better? How do you know?
Yeah, I mean, predominantly that's. I mean, I think the one thing that we've done well off season is our second down success was really good in certain situations, and it saw an adjustment. Really, I made adjustments in the second half a little bit on a couple of second down runs, which were really good. And that's just it's a feel thing in the course of a game, and you feel that certain things may be working, or certain guy, a hot hand, or maybe you're a little bit out of rhythm to get back in it. You adjust, and I think you saw that in the game last week a little bit. On second down, we did a couple of runs and hit some big runs on second and long, and that worked out well. So over the course of the game, those things present themselves, and we communicate it, and hopefully, remain effective.
Justin Herbert has said it would mean everything to win a Pac-12 title, be able to go to the Rose Bowl. How impressive is his desire, his want to, and his heart as you guys are preparing for Friday?
Yeah, I think Justin's passion is everyone, if they don't know, is as good as it gets about, number one, Oregon, number two, about his teammates, and then his play, and no one shoulders it more than him. His passion's, it's almost, you can almost taste it. It's just, you feel it on him sometimes, and so he's really excited. I think he's really excited. I think we're all really excited. I think, again, the biggest part for him is another chance to play with an O on his chest with his guys that he's been with, and his senior year in a place he wanted to play, and that's really cool to see.
What does it mean? He's had to battle his injuries and availability. How we've made of Travis and his role in the running game and checkdowns and whatnot is just his help for you guys.
Yeah, done it really. Travis continues to be an awesome guy, man. Very valuable in regards to everything we do, and pound for pound, again, one of the toughest guys we got. Smart guy, getting better every week, and he's done an awesome job. And I think when CJ gets a little banged up, we're not afraid to go with him and everything we ask him to do. And he's smart, and he's done a really nice job, and we're going to need him here as we move forward.
What does it mean for you to be coaching in a conference championship game like this?
I think I probably share the sentiments of everyone. I mean, this is what you work for, going all the way back to when we first get together in the building as a team. I don't think there's an independent. I don't ever think about what it means to me, like myself personally. I don't. This is such a 130 to 200 person rig. That's involved on that plane ride and everything we do, man. I think it's just really special to be part of this group at this time, at this place. This is a special place to me and our family and my team and the group we're with and the offense and defense, and it's just awesome. It's a really special thing.
I know you guys do the want to know every week kind of mentality, but does that feel somewhat different when there's less games to look after that one and it being kind of the postseason now?
No, it probably feels more advanced in that regard because the lights get brighter, the media gets bigger, the noise gets louder, and you have to just go out and practice on a Monday or Tuesday and be 1-0 today and focus on just what's in front of us. Otherwise, you get things too far out front, and it's hard. It's really hard in today's age to not get out too far ahead of yourself, especially when you're young.
The toughest thing about their run defense, in fact, they kind of all four of those guys on the line. They're all kind of equal in terms of what they've done. There's not kind of an All-American on the right side and not on the left. That you got to kind of prepare for all sides of that front four in particular.
Yeah. I mean, this is as good as front as we faced. I mean, this is as solid a Utah defense as there is, and they've done an awesome job. They perennially have been that way up front, and you're not going to cancel any one of these guys out. They're all going to be big and physical and coached well, and they're going to give us everything we got, and we're excited about that. Yeah.
Do you guys see a little bit of yourselves in them? I mean, you guys as a team seem like you take pride in winning the battle up front, punching teams in the mouth, being physical, being dominant on the lines. They seem like they're also kind of a team that hangs their hat on that as well. Do you see the similarities there?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think a lot of people do see the similarities in what we're doing and what we're trying to do culture-wise. I mean, they've been doing it for a really long time. This goes back a long time at Utah. They've been doing that, and we're having a chance to get there in early stages and be a physical football program, which we believe in. And it's good to see that those things are paying off at equal programs. I mean, it's good to see that those attributes are things other people believe in and they're working, and we believe in it for sure. And we hope to take the next step forward.
This is vaunted a back seven, also not just the line, because you can argue this is the best secondary in the league. You can argue that this is one of the strongest linebackers in the league, combined with the front, at every
Correct.
level of the defense.
Yeah, every level this defense is good. I mean, it's all over the film. It's all over everything they do. They're coached really, really well. They've got really good players on both ends, from sideline to sideline, top to bottom, and they've proven that. We've got to go out and we've got our hands full, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great test.
What makes a 9 unique compared to other edge rushers you guys have faced?
Well, he's just got the traits. He's got the get off. He's got the strength. He's got pass rush. He's got the ability to pull and push. You know, he just does a really good job at point of attack. He's quick off the ball. You have to count for him. You know, he's a guy who does a really good job, and you got to know where he's at. He just is a special player.
You mentioned how big this past week, certainly this week coming up, was for Justin. They talked on the telecast about how he addressed the team last Thursday after this, the first time in his career he did that, when it coincides with a performance that isn't usual. Do you think at all that maybe mentally he treated last week bigger than it was, that he got away from it?
No, I think that last week was really big for him. I mean, it's a really big game for all those seniors. I think that he treated it the way that he deserved to treat it. Been here a long time, and he's from here. It's prideful, and I think that's an anxious game and a great opportunity against a rival. And your last game in Autzen, I mean, shoot, strap that up. That's going to be a hard one. That's an emotional one, and that I'm proud that he pulled it through.
How much does the lessons or the performance against Auburn factor into this one? They had a really good front seven, and the confidence that you guys could move the ball against that group, and maybe extends over to this one.
Yeah, I hope our guys. Our guys. We've talked about the way we've tried to play up front and the culture we've set up front. And I think going back all the way to game one, we say, hey, we started with that type of mentality, and we've seen a great team there, and we're seeing another amazing team here, and we saw teams in the middle that challenged us. I think that it was the starting ground for what we wanted to get to, and it's nice that our guys just got to this point. It's really, really excited for them.
You guys have prepped for big games and bowl games, but conference championships, it's something this program hasn't had since 2014. None of the seniors even were on the team when this happened. I mean, is this a different experience feeling-wise from some of these guys, at least that you've gathered, it being a game that they haven't played in this program, hasn't had in 5-6 years?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's just kind of goes without saying, those guys haven't played in this game, and I think they're excited as heck to be there. And I know that they've come out this week and they've done a really nice job. None of those guys have played in the conference championship, and so I think this has been a goal of theirs, and you can see that they're excited about it.
There's been many weeks